Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great day. I love Read Across America and love being part of this. I hope you enjoy this book. This is a rather new book I just found, and it's become one of my favorite books. It's about Hank the Cactus, and I think sometimes we're all a little prickly, just like Hank. And if you open up the jacket, it says, Hank lives all by himself in a house in the desert, and that's just the way he likes it. Or is it? So we get to find out about Hank in this, and hopefully you enjoyed as much as I have. So, nobody hugs a cactus. Hank lived in a pot. The pot sat in a window. The window looked out at the empty desert. It was hot, dry, peaceful, and quiet, just the way Hank liked it. But every now and then, somebody would interrupt Hank's peace and quiet. "Hi, Hank," Rosie the tumbleweed called out. "Isn't it a beautiful day?" Hank ignored her. He just wanted to be left alone. "Okay, so long," said Rosie cheerfully as she tumbled away. Hank was happy again. But just as he was beginning to relax, "Hello!" shouted a tortoise. "Private property," yelled Hank. "Keep out!" The tortoise was so frightened he hid in his shell. Hank was just yelling at the tortoise when a jackrabbit dashed by. "Hiya, Prickles," she shouted. "My name isn't Prickles," Hank yelled back, "and stay out of my yard." "Tumbleweeds, tortoise, jackrabbits, what's next?" asked Hank. A coyote then came loping by. "No dogs allowed," Hank yelled. "I'm not a dog," said the coyote, "and you are as prickly on the inside as you are on the outside." Before Hank could yell back at the coyote, a cowboy strode past. "Keep off the grass," yelled Hank. "What grass?" said the cowboy. "Seems to me somebody needs a hug." "Too bad nobody hugs a cactus." "Hi," said a lizard. "Who invited you?" said Hank. "And just in case you're wondering, I don't want a hug." "That's good," said the lizard, "because I don't want to give you one." Then he scurried off. An owl landed on the roof. "If you're looking for a hug," said Hank, "well, I guess I could give you one." "Who, me?" said the owl. "You must be joking." And for the first time, Hank began to feel a little lonely. The next morning, Hank was feeling more sad on the inside than prickly. Maybe a hug wouldn't be so bad after all. The wind began to pick up. An old cup blew by and stuck to Hank's face. His arms were too short to get it off. "Great," said Hank. After a while, Rosie came bouncing by. "I'll get it off you, Hank," she shouted, and she jumped up and knocked off the cup off of his face. Then she tumbled away. Hank didn't have time to thank Rosie. He felt bad about all the times he had been so rude to her. So he came up with a plan. Hank decided to grow the best flower he could and then give it to Rosie as a thank you gift. It took days, but at last it was ready. He couldn't wait for Rosie to pass by. Then at last she finally did come bouncing by. Hank held out his flower. "Look, Rosie," he said, "I grew it just for you." Rosie was so surprised, she jumped up and gave Hank a great big hug. It felt so nice, Hank didn't want to let go. And as things turned out, he couldn't. Rosie and Hank became stuck together. But they didn't care. After all, it's better to be stuck in a hug than stuck all alone. So, great book, especially the way things are going on. I can't wait till we all get together in person and we can read and give each other a hug. So you have a good day. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.